Available 24/7 at aztv.com.
With us now in the studio, the creator of Bowdabra, Sandy Sandler. We're going to be talking about gift wrapping, frugal ways we can do that, and we can also entertain on a very tight budget. And I like that concept, and that is what we really need in these economic times right now. The end of 08, of course, takes us to New Year's decorating, and then into 09 for any holiday or celebration that you would have. Sandy, give us a little bit of idea. Bowdabra, the creator of it, concept.
Well, Bowdabra is a bow maker that lets anybody make hand-tied bows. And we'll show you in the next segment, we'll make like a really nice bow with Bowdabra. But what I'm showing right now are really simple ideas, ways to be frugal and green. Because I think being green is being frugal.
Okay.
And because when you're recycling things or repurposing them, you're saving in your wallet.
Yes.
Exactly.
Which right now, that's what we're all trying
and
to
the
do.
environment.
Exactly.
Okay. But habitually, we as human beings are not frugal, are we? No. We try to find ways to spend money. So how do we get out of that habit, Sandy?
Well, I think right now the economy is kind of forcing us to.
Going to put us out of the habit.
Okay.
Right, exactly. And you know, one of the things that you guys mentioned earlier about the internet and that, I'm really for getting back to basics. Doing things by hand. You know, the kids are now sitting in front of the internet, sitting in front of the television. Well, take a little bit of time. None of these items take very long.
And you know what? You're so right, because we're losing the essence of what I think life was all about. And this brings us back to life.
Right, it does, and it gets time with your children. It gets them creating, because arts and crafts is so important for building self-esteem in
And you know, so many of us say, "I'm not creative. I can't do that." We don't know that until we get into something. Sometimes we get into a project and we find, my goodness, I'm getting really creative on this, aren't I?
Well, you know, and it's funny you say that, because I've been doing it. Bowdabra's been out for about 10 years now, and I've been doing this for a long time. When I first started, I was the least creative person in the world, and I've been working, you know what, and I've been working with some very creative people, and now I get so excited because I actually come up with the ideas rather than them, and that's part of getting your kids started early, because they realize
and then you really start getting into it once you realize you can do it. So what
is it? New Year's Eve we're talking about?
We're doing New Year's, and since we're right about there, this is one of my favorites. This is just a plastic bottle, a water bottle, and any craft store you can get plastic paint, and you can paint it on or you can spray it, then just roll it in glitter. And this is just a little scrunchy bow that we just tie on there, and rocks or pebbles or whatever. You have a great New Year's.
That's a great noise maker. I like the sound of that one. Yeah. That's a good one.
And actually pennies to make that, plus things you already have in the house.
Oh yeah, it costs virtually nothing. And that's another trick right now, is all the ribbon and all the picks are on sale. Like these are Christmas picks. I'll show you this one.
This is the time to buy it.
This is the time to go buy it.
This is very cool.
And even though it's Christmas, you can repurpose it, and it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. You can use this elegant. Now all this is a piece of fabric, and we've got, again, I just made this right in the Bowdabra, and we have instructions for all of this on our website.
This is a can.
It is a can. So really all we've done is taken the fabric. It's so easy.
Campbell's tomato
Was it beans or what?
Well, you know,
we don't know.
It doesn't matter. You can use any can, and then you just take a little extra piece of fabric you have laying around, put it in, and then you put your flower arrangement, and that just looks so pretty.
I like
that. And you can make several of those, and I must say that it looks quite expensive, really.
Oh yeah, and it costs nothing. I mean, really, you can do that for probably $1 or less, depending on if you have the stuff laying around.
Okay.
Now, this is really fun. What we've got here is just a doily, and it's just rolled up. And again, we just take some little extras, and I'll make the little bow in a second and show you how we do that. And then just take your shredded paper, put that in, and then again, we just took a little bow, put that on top, and you have your little confetti for New Year's.
Look at that.
Isn't that a cute idea?
That is really cute. So then we take this out.
At midnight, we throw that up, right?
Exactly.
Oh, they love me in the studio right now.
I was just thinking that. They're going to love me.
Thad, you have to vacuum, Thad.
Very cool.
And then see, all we do here, I'll just show you how we did those, the little bows, is we just lay this, and we're just using scraps. No, we all have scraps of ribbon.
Now, what's this little gadget?
That's our mini Bowdabra. It's the same thing as the big Bowdabra, but it makes little itty bitty bows.
Oh.
Okay.
And then all I do is just take my little extra pieces of ribbon that I just have laying around.
Okay.
And just lay those in.
Put them in there like that.
Usually we throw those away.
Right, and you don't have to. And that's what I love is, you know, we're saving everything.
Now, did you create this?
Yeah.
This is your invention? This is very clever.
Now, you're out of Las Vegas?
I'm out of Las Vegas.
Now, and then the string was in the...
I put that in folded. I'll show you.
Oh,
in the next,
look at that.
In the next segment, I'll put the string in and show
yeah.
you a big bow on the big Bowdabra. But then, see, you have this. Now, what I love to do, too, is lay out a couple ribbons, take your mini Bowdabra, and you can let people put their own markers on their wine glasses or their champagne glasses.
Because a different color
so
would be...
Exactly. So everybody picks their own, and then they know which glass is theirs.
Instead of writing our names on the glass.
Exactly.
Very nice.
Nice. Yes, because many of them, they have those markers you can buy. You can spend money on those markers.
And this is just using
and why
old
not
stuff
do
you
it
have laying around.
Exactly.
So that was very easy for the Bowdabra.
Oh, it's simple.
To make a quick ribbon.
It's really
Or a bow.
You know, that's going to be so... You know, I usually always do the ribbon. I take the ribbon and fold it, keep folding it this way, you know, and then tie it, and then
you can do
pull
that
out your big bows. Those are look really handmade. Those are the kind I always
can do
make.
that with Bowdabra,
I don't
too.
like those. Can you do that with Bowdabra?
I'll show you in the
because
next
I don't like the
segment. We'll
kind
make
you
a big
buy.
one.
Those standards bows. Oh, just awful bows. Don't use those bows, folks. Make
And
your
they're
own.
expensive.
And they're expensive.
And then, you know, the other thing is if you don't have the Bowdabra, all you have to do is just leave colored ribbon out and let your guests pick their ribbon and
Oh, yeah,
tie
you
a
could
bow
always do that.
around it. So, you know, you can do it any way. And we have instructions for all this on the website on the New Year's newsletter.
Very, very nice.
When we come back, what will we do?
We're going to make a bow. Oh, we're going to make a bow like for a chair.
Okay.
And then we'll show you what we did here with the old CDs.
Excellent.
And we'll have some fun.
Sandy, stay with us.
That's a great way to save money.
Back after this.